Kate Garraway has long been a beloved presence on television, admired for her warmth, professionalism, and natural charm. For years, audiences tuned in to watch her confidently deliver news or host programs, her approachable elegance making her feel relatable to viewers across generations. Her wardrobe often mirrored this personality. Classic tailored dresses, polished blazers, and timeless silhouettes that communicated sophistication while remaining accessible. These choices reinforced her image as both a professional and a person who connects with her audience, balancing style and relatability effortlessly. Recently, however, Kate revealed a new dimension of her fashion identity, surprising fans and critics alike. At a high-profile event, she appeared in a bold, modern gown that signaled a departure from her conservative daytime wardrobe. This moment was more than a style experiment. It reflected her personal evolution, willingness to embrace change, and confidence in expressing herself authentically. Her transformation illustrated that style can be a vehicle for empowerment and storytelling, highlighting the connection between personal growth and aesthetic choices. Through this bold step, Kate reminded audiences that reinvention is possible at any stage of life. A new fashion persona. Kate's recent fashion moment signaled a deliberate evolution of her public image, revealing a side of her style that fans hadn't seen before. Known for conservative and professional looks, she has historically favored wardrobe choices that prioritize approachability and timeless elegance. While these outfits work perfectly for daytime television, they rarely made headlines or sparked conversations about fashion. By choosing a bold modern gown at a high-profile event, Kate stepped beyond the familiar, demonstrating that personal expression doesn't have to be constrained by expectation. This new persona conveys confidence, creativity, and a willingness to explore style as a form of identity rather than just professional presentation. It shows audiences that evolution is not about abandoning who you are, but expanding how you communicate yourself visually. The choice signals a balance between refinement and audacity, reflecting both her polished taste and newfound fearlessness. In doing so, Kate invites viewers to reconsider how style intersects with personality, suggesting that wardrobe choices can be both empowering and expressive, ultimately helping individuals showcase the different facets of their identity in public life. The show-stopping gown. The gown Kate wore immediately became the center of attention, a perfect combination of elegance and daring. Floor-length and color-blocked, it featured a cinched waist and a neckline that struck the right balance between boldness and sophistication. Unlike her previous daytime looks, this dress embraced drama and modernity without sacrificing her signature refinement. Complementary styling made the transformation complete. A sleek updo highlighted her neckline. Statement earrings added subtle flair, and bold lipstick brought vibrancy and personality. The ensemble emphasized her natural curves while projecting a sense of authority and confidence, illustrating how fashion can communicate both aesthetics and empowerment. The gown was not merely a piece of clothing, but a carefully considered choice, signaling a new chapter in Kate's public persona, where self-expression, creativity, and elegance coexist. Fans and onlookers were captivated by the seamless coordination of dress and styling, recognizing that every detail, from fabric texture to accessory placement, was intentionally curated to create impact. The effect was immediate, a sense of awe, conversation, and admiration that elevated Kate from familiar television figure to a contemporary style influencer. Confidence beyond clothing. What made Kate's fashion moment so remarkable wasn't just the gown itself, but the way she owned it. Boldness in fashion is not only about daring designs, but also about projecting confidence while wearing them. Kate's posture, movements, and subtle interactions with the cameras communicated a quiet authority and self-assuredness that amplified the impact of her outfit. Observers noted that the ensemble acted as a visual metaphor for resilience, strength, and personal evolution. In recent years, she has faced challenges both professionally and personally, and seeing her embrace such a commanding presence on stage was inspiring for many. The gown became a tool for storytelling, visually narrating her journey of growth, courage, and empowerment. It demonstrated that fashion is more than appearance. It can serve as a medium to express inner confidence and self-awareness. Kate's choice underscored that clothing can communicate more than trends. It can embody a mindset, a declaration of identity, and a reflection of personal strength, showing audiences that owning your style is a way of owning your story. Redefining modern elegance. Kate's recent fashion moment proved that sophistication and boldness are not mutually exclusive. While her daytime wardrobe traditionally featured tailored dresses, flowing skirts, and subtle prints, the dramatic gown revealed a fearless side previously unseen by the public. The structured silhouette, modern neckline, and bold lines challenged conventional notions of age-appropriate style, showing that reinvention is not only acceptable, but empowering. Kate's choice demonstrated that elegance does not require playing it safe. Refinement and audacity can coexist beautifully. Fans admired her ability to maintain polish while embracing risk, recognizing this as a statement of self-expression and confidence. The transformation also illustrated that style evolves alongside personal growth. By stepping outside her established fashion comfort zone, Kate signaled that clothing is a medium for storytelling, creativity, and identity. Her ensemble encouraged audiences to see elegance not as static or constrained by tradition, but as something that can be adapted, expanded, and enriched by courage and authenticity. Challenging age and expectation. Kate's ensemble sparked conversation about societal expectations of women in public roles. Historically, women, especially those in media, have faced strict limitations in terms of wardrobe, often judged on age or perceived professionalism. Kate disregarded these norms entirely, choosing a design that was both sophisticated and audacious. The gown's structured silhouette, modern color blocking, and daring neckline communicated confidence without appearing contrived, signaling that self-expression is not restricted by age or career type. Her choice highlighted a cultural shift, reflecting a growing acceptance of personal evolution and the fluidity of identity in fashion. By embracing this freedom, Kate encouraged her audience to question restrictive societal standards and embrace creativity and authenticity. Her gown became a tangible reminder that fashion is a powerful communication tool and that personal style can challenge norms, reflect individuality, and celebrate empowerment at any stage of life, inspiring viewers to do the same in their own wardrobes and lives. Social media buzz. The online reaction to Kate's bold ensemble was immediate and overwhelmingly positive. Fans flocked to social media platforms to celebrate her confidence, elegance, and willingness to experiment with her style. Many remarked on how the gown revealed a side of Kate rarely seen on daytime television, highlighting her ability to balance audacity with sophistication. Unlike appearances that can sometimes feel staged or overly rehearsed, Kate's presentation felt natural, authentic, and approachable. Admirers appreciated how the ensemble accentuated her poise and personality without overshadowing them, demonstrating that fashion can complement identity rather than compete with it. The viral buzz reflected more than appreciation for a visually stunning gown. It celebrated a public figure embracing transformation and authenticity. By owning her look so confidently, Kate inspired her audience to consider their own approaches to personal expression and self-presentation, showing that boldness paired with elegance is universally admired. Influence and critical acclaim. Style critics and fashion influencers echoed the enthusiasm seen online, praising both the gown and the narrative it conveyed. They highlighted Kate's ability to use fashion as a medium for storytelling, celebrating personal evolution and confidence. The ensemble became a case study in thoughtful, intentional styling, demonstrating that wardrobe choices can communicate resilience, growth, and authenticity. Observers noted that the gown struck a delicate balance between modern daring and timeless elegance, reinforcing Kate's status as both a television icon and a style influencer. Her transformation encouraged conversations about reinvention, demonstrating that personal growth can be expressed visually and celebrated publicly. By blending boldness with refinement, Kate exemplified how clothing can act as a bridge between internal identity and external presentation, inspiring audiences to embrace style as a reflection of personal values and narrative rather than a mere aesthetic choice. The story behind the outfit, Kate's gown, carried symbolism beyond its striking appearance. Fashion often serves as a form of storytelling, and her choice communicated themes of resilience, empowerment, and self-assurance. Over recent years, Kate has faced career shifts and personal milestones that required adaptability and inner strength. The ensemble, with its bold lines and commanding silhouette, acted as a visual representation of her journey, reflecting triumph, reinvention, and courage. Every design detail was deliberate, from the dramatic neckline to the structured waist, illustrating that fashion can embody meaning beyond beauty. The gown became a metaphor for embracing change unapologetically, showing audiences that growth can be celebrated through style. Kate's choice highlighted the potential of clothing to convey personal narratives, transforming a red carpet appearance into a statement about confidence, progress, and self-expression, while inspiring others to embrace their own transformations authentically and boldly. Styling excellence. The impact of Kate's fashion moment extended beyond the gown itself to the meticulous styling choices that completed the look. Her sleek updo showcased the neckline, statement earrings added refinement without distraction, and subtle shimmer in the fabric highlighted her figure. The bold lipstick tied the ensemble together, reinforcing confidence and vibrancy. This careful attention to detail demonstrated Kate's understanding of fashion as an art form and a tool for personal expression. The combination of gown, accessories, makeup, and hair created a cohesive statement, reflecting her identity, poise, and self-assuredness. Observers noted that this level of styling sophistication elevated the look from a red carpet outfit to a multidimensional narrative about personal growth and empowerment. Kate's approach illustrated how thoughtful coordination can enhance the storytelling power of clothing, showing that style is most impactful when it reflects both aesthetic taste and authentic personality. Reinvention at any age. Kate's bold style choice sent a powerful message. Reinvention is not bound by age. In a culture where youth is often equated with relevance, her confident presentation challenged outdated norms. The daring design, modern silhouette, and elegant styling communicated that creativity, confidence, and self-expression are timeless. Kate's example highlighted that personal growth and evolution are ongoing processes that can be expressed visually at any stage of life. By embracing change and modernity while maintaining authenticity, she demonstrated that fashion can be a vehicle for empowerment and celebration of one's identity. Her ensemble encouraged audiences to rethink limitations imposed by societal expectations and to embrace their own evolving selves with confidence, reinforcing the idea that reinvention is invigorating, inspiring, and accessible at every stage of life. Fashion as identity. Kate Garraway's transformation sparked conversations about the relationship between fashion, identity, and empowerment. The gown illustrated that clothing can reflect confidence, resilience, and personal growth, extending beyond aesthetics. By merging professional sophistication with daring modernity, Kate demonstrated how personal style can communicate individuality and authority. Observers noted that the ensemble showcased the evolution of identity, emphasizing that self-expression is dynamic and style can mirror inner transformation. Her look inspired audiences to explore authenticity in their own wardrobes, reinforcing that fashion is not just decoration, but a means to tell personal stories. Kate's choices highlighted that identity is fluid and evolving, and that personal reinvention can be celebrated through intentional, expressive, and confident fashion decisions that reflect individuality and personal growth. Celebrating bold self-expression. Kate's fashion evolution illustrates the powerful connection between confidence, creativity, and individuality. By embracing bold silhouettes, vibrant colors, and elegant tailoring, she demonstrated that fashion is a form of self-expression that communicates personality and values. Her choices inspire audiences to take risks, explore identity, and approach personal style thoughtfully. Kate's example shows that empowerment arises from intentionality, authenticity, and courage, rather than external approval. Her transformation reinforces the idea that personal style is fluid and reflective of inner growth, encouraging viewers to celebrate their individuality through clothing. Kate's journey highlights that fashion is not just about trends, but about telling a story, embracing evolution, and cultivating self-confidence, making bold self-expression a model for empowerment at any stage of life. Legacy as a style. Icon Kate Garraway's fashion journey positions her as a modern icon of elegance, creativity, and self-assurance. Beyond her television persona, her style transformation demonstrates that reinvention is possible, empowering, and celebratory. The ensemble she chose embodies resilience, confidence, and authenticity, reinforcing that personal expression can evolve alongside life experiences. Her journey encourages audiences to embrace self-expression, take risks, and celebrate personal growth through fashion. Kate's example illustrates that style can communicate identity, narrative, and empowerment simultaneously, leaving a lasting cultural impact.